What's up guys, JFive here. Today I'm going to be going over my 10S custom ICC model and just going over a few things I missed in my previous videos. So let's just break it down and get right to it. In regards to purchasing one of these things, I just like to say that their website isn't much help. Their links, when you click on a picture of a guitar or whatever, sometimes it says that they're missing or they're not there. It's just more like a showcase for the guitars as of now. I was talking to their guitar sales rep and he was saying they're working on making a better website. So hopefully in the future that'll be a more viable option for actually getting one of these things. Regardless, it's very easy to make a purchase through them. You can go on reverb.com and you can search Gentman Custom Shop and it's got all of their guitars uploaded on there, or you can just search 10S and their guitars will start to show up. But otherwise, I purchased through Instagram, and I found a guitar I liked. I told him what I wanted. We went over some of the stuff that I wanted to put on this thing, and yeah, it was very simple. He broke it down for me, sent me pictures through the whole process of buying the thing, and their name on Instagram is 10S Custom. But you'll speak to someone named Igor or Igor. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. He was extremely helpful through this whole process, and he's the one who really sent me pictures from the luthiers and everything while they're actually working on this guitar. So really, reverb.com and Instagram was the easiest way to get a purchase through them. Like I said, the website is extremely difficult, and I don't think it's worth wasting your time on, you know. The purchasing process is extremely simple. Their website shouldn't be a turn-off from getting one of these things, because I think you'll be extremely happy with what you will get. I'm going to be updating this thing a little bit. When I purchased through them, I asked for the pickups to be aged and everything, and the knobs, which they do. Some of them look a little aged, but I'm not too happy with the finish on them. But that's okay. So I went ahead and got, you know, a Fender set of aged hardware and everything. So I have the Grumpy Guitar coming over today. He's a mobile guitar tech, and he's actually going to be in the video today breaking down this guitar and really just giving me his first impressions on it, what he thinks of the build quality, and is it worth $449? Because to me it is, but I'd like to hear his opinion, being a professional luthier. So in my previous videos, I said this thing had Tesla TS1 pickups. They actually have Tesla VR1 pickups, so there's a slight price difference in about $50, and I actually just completely forgot about that, so I apologize if that was misleading at all, but these are Tesla VR1 pickups. But regardless, I plan to change these things, so if you guys could vote in the comments, Fender Texas Specials or the Fender 69s. So that's really going to be the next big update on this thing. And yeah, let's just go ahead and show you guys some more tones on this thing, and wait for the Grumpy Guitar. He'll be here in about an hour, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so I just got this thing tuned up and I was ready to, you know, record some stuff. An output jack is giving me a whole bunch of problems right now, so here it is. Hear that? I was just skipping out. I just got a brand new cord, so I know it's not that. Okay, it's not even picking up the signal. Yeah, so I don't really know what's going on with this. Maybe it's just a faulty output jack. I don't know, so I'm sorry about that, guys. Once the Grumpy Guitar comes and he, you know, gives this thing a full setup and he fixes that, I'll record some new tones. We're going to put a new capacitor in here as well today, so I apologize for that. It's not working.
As far as the electronics are concerned, everything looks really, really good. There's the ground wire that's grounding your bridge. It wasn't even connected. It looked like it might have pulled, but I don't know, it was awful short. And if you get in close, you could actually see where I put a splice in there from where it broke, and it broke right around here. there's really no way it could connect to anything because it just didn't have the length in the first place.
Right.
So I added a little bit of wire to it. We're going to re-ground it, and that'll take care of your input jack issue. Everything else looks really, really good. You've got a couple of choices here. You could this is running at a 22 capacitor, which is going to thicken your sound up.
Yeah.
Typically a Stratocaster takes a 4.7.
Okay.
So if you like the way it sounds, leave it. If you don't like the way it sounds, we could put a 4.7 in there. Run you about $15.
Yeah.
The same, and it's the same thing with your
Ibanez.
with the Ibanez,
Yeah.
except yours was a 22 because you had a humbucker in there.
Yeah.
This is different. Now you got 3 single coils. You know, so it's supposed to have a brighter sound. With the 22, it's going to get a less bright sound.
Right.
So if you want to throw in the 47, we could do that for you.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm going to reground everything in here too. They didn't do anything wrong. I mean, it looks actually pretty good to me. You know, it was just that ground wire.
Right.
That was the big one. The other upgrade that you could do to this is that if you want to do a Pink Floyd conversion, basically what happens with these, with a Strat wiring system, you can either run with, or with, and then with. Okay.
Right.
You can't run this and this at the same time. I can make it so you can run this and this at the same time.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Okay.
Just hook it up.
Right on, yeah.
And hook it up.
That's the attitude that beat the Japanese.
Yeah, right.
It's a nice heavy duty Sprague 4.7.
Look at that. Big boy.
Yeah, that's the monster. Redid a ground and connected your ground. So
That's
you are officially, sort of clean that up a little bit there for you. I left a bit of a boogery mess there up on the top.
Oh, yeah.
It's holding, you know, so I'm not gonna fault them for that.
Right.
You know, try to straighten everything out there for you.
Look at this setup. It's awesome. Mobile guitar tech.
The setup was a little bit weird on it. Could have been a little bit lower. I got it down quite a bit. You got just the right amount of movement in there. Your trem is nice and flat, flush with the body. You could actually raise it or lower it if you want to. Personal preference. The electronics, we had 2 grounds that were completely just not even hooked up. One of them wasn't even long enough in the wire to actually even touch anything. So not exactly sure what happened there, but it definitely plays. The locking tuners are pretty positive. The relicking kind of is what it is. You really can't mess up a good relic. The mystery sticky on the pickguard, can't figure that one out. Kind of don't want to figure it out, to be honest with you. But it is crazy sticky. It came together quite nicely. It sounds great. It has good vibrations in there. The electronics are nice and tight. We added a Pink Floyd, the David Gilmour switch in there, so you can now control the bridge and the neck at the same time if you want to. And we added a different capacitor in here. They just had the 22. We added a 4.7. On an overall, because of you know, obviously the price point of the guitar, it's actually not too bad. I certainly wouldn't throw it. I certainly wouldn't throw it off to the side. It plays pretty well. It's not your Stratocaster, but it's pretty close.
And what do you cover? Just Connecticut?
Connecticut, southern Massachusetts, Rhode Island, parts of New York, and Long Island.
All right.
So I go wherever anybody really calls up.
Yeah. And that's the Grumpy Guitar. I'll put his Facebook link in the description, his Instagram link. And you have YouTube?
I do, yep.
Alright, so I'll put all of his links down in the description.